It's a phone call John Bridges will never forget.
I said, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" She goes, "I've had an accident and I need your help."
His daughter panicked and crying before another voice gets on the line.
He goes, "I'm wanting to give your daughter back to you, but I need some cash."
Bridges says he didn't end up giving money to the scammer thanks to his quick-thinking wife who called their actual daughter to confirm she wasn't being held hostage. But he got close, even grabbing cash from home and driving it to a meetup location.
When I first heard my daughter's voice, I mean, it was my daughter's voice. It convinced me that that was her.
Calls like this have the Federal Trade Commission sounding the alarm this month, warning of advancing artificial intelligence used to simulate someone's voice in imposter scams, the most commonly reported fraud in 2022, with losses jumping to $2.6 billion last year.
It's critical that people are aware this technology is out there and that it's really very good.
Voice cloning isn't a new concept, but it's becoming more accessible, accurate, and easier to use thanks to AI. Cybersecurity expert Tiago Enriquez, who says he's now seeing insurance claims for this kind of fraud, showed us just how easy it is.
We're going to try and find some audio samples of you.
He pulled videos from my social media and uploaded clips to one of a growing number of voice cloning programs.
So it's literally a matter of dragging and dropping audio clips into this program.
That's it.
Then came typing what to say, and with the click of a button,
I already tried to call the bureau. It was weird no one answered. That's pretty good.
But could I fool a colleague with it?
Hello? Are you crazy busy? I forgot my corporate card.
Oh no.
Can I borrow yours real quick? I just need to pay for a few things. I'll get the receipts.
It wasn't perfect. There were delays and some sentences sounded more genuine than others, but
I gotta run out and get my wallet.
it worked.
Thank you so much. Call you in a bit.
My colleague later stunned by the generated audio's accuracy.
So I pride myself on never falling for that stuff.
Well,
it did sound pretty convincing.
Yeah, and we got to give a little shout out. What a good sport there. Nightly news producer there, really hanging with us. I appreciate it.
She's like, sure, go ahead and expose me. Well, okay, I mean, look, artificial intelligence is getting pretty scary. There are even some leaders in the industry just writing this letter saying we got to slow down, take this pause for 6 months.
Yeah.
What are some ways that we can stay on guard and not fall victim to some of these things going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's an excellent question. You think about these elevated scams, you need elevated levels of vigilance. So first and foremost, anytime anyone calls you, texts you, emails you, asking for money, you have to make sure that you're immediately skeptical about it. Also, you can't rely on caller ID because that can sometimes be faked or spoofed.
Right.
And then this is really the most important tip here. If you are hesitant, if you're questioning the storyline, hang up on that person and call the person back from the contacts in your phone. That's kind of the best method here.
So fraud in general in 2022, consumers reported $8.8 billion in losses.
Yeah, a lot of
How
money.
much of that is now being is now happening through this?
Yeah, so, well, imposter scams, this all falls under the umbrella of imposter scams, and we saw more than a third of that from imposter scams, and that's the most commonly reported fraud in 2022. And so what that essentially is when someone tries to pretend to be someone else, maybe they're pretending to be the IRS or a family member, and they're trying to either get personal information or money. We saw more than 36,000 instances and reports last year of people pretending to be family members or friends. So it's something that is on the rise.
That's where we'll fall, victim very easily.
Exactly. And then when you think about just how convincing it is when it's not a robotic voice, when it really sounds like your family member or friend, that's a whole new level of convincing.
And how easy it was to make your voice also was
And how
a matter of
unfortunate
seconds.
there are people that just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
abusing
just
it.
makes me upset.
More and more, too. Emilie, Ikeda, thank you very much. Great report.
Thanks, guys.
hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.